Why do you support Donald Trump?
Okay, now I know that you're caught up. The economy is so bad, and everybody sends you money.
So,
Seriously, they
so
don't have they don't
yes.
have money to pay for food, but they can send you money. Is that what we're
So
saying?
wait. By the way, the people who are sending me money weren't saying that they didn't have money to pay for
I'm
food.
not saying you're saying people don't have money, but all these people on TikTok can spend money. I
Wait,
don't understand.
some people having money doesn't mean that everyone has money. What? I'm confused.
I'm
Like
not saying that.
that's
I'm
like
not
saying
saying
that's
that.
like
I
saying
live
there's
in
no
that.
people
Hey,
starving in the world because billionaires exist.
I'm gonna give you a real life scenario because you don't leave your chair and you're young, so you don't have real life scenarios.
Okay.
No, no,
Well,
no, no, no.
I'm in
Don't
real life
even.
right now.
You're not, but that's okay. You'll get there someday and it's going to hit you in the face. But I
That's fine.
live in Massachusetts, okay? And I'm going to tell you real world stuff, whether you want to listen to it or not. And you just can misinformation everything.
Go for it,
They
sir.
work the system here, okay? They work the system in the city next to me, okay? They work the system. I know a ton of people that live there, and they work the welfare system. Plain and simple. And you want to tell me differently? Don't. Because all they do is work the system. They don't want to work. They have kids and they get food stamps constantly. Do you
Okay,
think that's fair?
everyone who's sending me money is it on food stamps? I'm confused. Like I don't know why
No,
you
no,
were
no. I'm not saying
associating.
that. I'm saying the city next to me works the system like you wouldn't believe.
So again, when you say that they work the system, I think people should be able to get access to food stamps. Food stamps doesn't give you much. Tell me how
So you
they're
think
rigging the
that you
system.
should you so you think that they can work the system, which they do.
How are they working
Don't
the
work.
system?
What do you mean? They don't work.
Then they
They
wouldn't
don't
get food
work. They
stamps.
can work.
There's been work requirements on food stamps, so that's not true.
It's okay. Look up Massachusetts, then talk to me. Don't talk about any other
Wait,
state.
hold up. Wait, are there not work requirements in Massachusetts?
Work requirements. That's classic. No. Do you think these people work? No. And I know for a fact, personally, that they work the system because I know the people that do it. So when you tell me at the end of the day they don't work the system, not going to happen. Look it up 10 times over.
Well, I just looked it up. They definitely do exist work requirements.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No. I know 5 people on food stamps. They work the system. They don't work ever.
I'm actually not gonna lie. It looks like they have stricter standards than the federal government even has. Or actually, no.
Bro.
They have the same standards now. They have the same
Oh,
standards now. Never mind. I was reading a separate point. This is
bro. You can
this
say whatever on writing. It
yeah.
could be
Those
whatever
were
on writing.
those were
I'm
for job
talking
offers. They
real
have the same.
world.
Yeah, it's 80 hours per month. That is
I
real
can look
world.
on the internet and bullshit. No.
That's
Let's
not.
get real world.
Wait. That's
Let's get
literally
into it.
that's from the Massachusetts
No,
government
no. I
website.
can read. I can
I'm
hide
reading it
behind a
from them.
screen and read whatever.
I'm not just reading whatever.
It's not right.
I'm not just reading
Okay, and
whatever.
I'm telling you that's not correct. That's not real world.
This is
Yeah,
from
you
the
can show me
Massachusetts government
whatever.
website.
Okay, I can read whatever. I'm telling you.
Okay.
It's not
What?
right. It's not true. Okay,
This
let's
is
put it this
literally
way.
from
I
their
owned a
government
business.
website.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm going to give you a real world stuff. I went to the hospital. Guess what they offered me when I was there? Free health care.
That's
Okay.
great.
It's real world. In Massachusetts, they don't care.
Wait, so are you complaining about free healthcare? Wow! Oh my God! Ah!
Oh no, you said no
They
one.
offered him
You
free
said no one.
healthcare. Ah!
You
Ah!
said no one was getting it. You said it was all cut. No one's getting it. Oh my God, the world's gonna end. No.
We were talking about food stamps. Oh my God! They offered
You
him
think
free
free
healthcare.
healthcare?
Everybody, how terrifying! We need to put that in the
Do you
next
think
horror
free
movie.
healthcare works? You
Not the
think free
healthcare.
healthcare works?
Oh.
No, no.
Yes, I
Do you
do.
think free healthcare works though?
Yes.
Do you think?
Yes.
Really? Go to Canada.
Yeah, I would love Canada's healthcare system comparative to
I
ours.
know a doctor in Canada. It's awful.
Thank you so much for Hey Parker. I'm in Massachusetts. Can you let this guest know I work for the system in the real world?
Yeah, okay. How's that real world working out?
It's they're working in the real
Yeah,
world.
they hide
I
behind the
wait, wait,
bullshit.
so
Get
wait,
out of
I
town.
have a question. Do you think I have a real job?
No.
What's a
Well,
real
okay,
job?
let's put it this way. Okay, hold on. What are you going to do after this?
What do
What
you
are you going
mean?
to complain about? Once Trump's done, what are you going to complain about?
I'm gonna talk about politics
No
and
one
still talk to
cares.
Republicans
Oh, yeah. How
and
about for
debate them.
Democrats? And what are you going to complain about?
What? I'm gonna
Were
be
you going to have a debate?
what? I'll be debating Republicans.
No, because no one cares at that point.
What? What
They
do you
don't
mean no
sit
one
on a
cares?
friggin' TikTok and
Nathan,
worry
think of the
about
five
life.
dollars. Are you saying no one cares about
Get out and do
Republicans?
something. Get off your chair and get out in the real world.
I'm in the real
Because
world
you
right
never
now, and I'm
talk to
doing
them.
something right now.
You're not doing anything. You're
What do you mean?
sitting at home doing nada.
Wait, do you think people
Nada.
work from home? I have my own business. I work from home. I'm
Oh, what do you
self-employed.
do? What do you do?
This is what I do.
What
You
happens
know,
if TikTok closed down?
I have
What?
YouTube, dude. There's 2,000 people watching on YouTube currently.
Okay, how about if YouTube closed down?
YouTube, why do people say this? Like if that's gonna happen, YouTube's not gonna close down.
Like, then you're done. Like,
What if? What if?
you
What if?
gotta
What
get
if?
out
Wait,
and
wait,
get a
wait. I'm sorry.
job.
This is like asking someone, what if their job just closed down? What?
Right? Right. What's your backup? Exactly.
But I have an
I would
economics
ask the
degree.
same thing to my son. I would ask the same thing to my son.
I,
What's
I
your backup?
I have an economics degree.
So? AI's taken over all the economics and accounting and all that
No,
stuff.
they're
So,
not.
good luck. No,
AI
they're
is not
not.
taking over all of the econ. One,
Ah,
two. He's
you
laughing at
gotta
that.
get into it.
Two, as it relates to this, I just want to be very clear with you. Um, say everything did go away on this. I still have this on my resume. Like I can still like literally do work
Oh, I
within
streamed
social
on
media or
TikTok and
within any
spread
other field.
misinformation. Get a job. You're
I have
gonna
a job.
be.
Wait, by the way, I just want to let you know. So, are you going to ask me now? Oh, what if Instagram also shuts down? So now TikTok, YouTube, Instagram are all going to shut down.
Imagine they weren't around back in the day. Remember
So
that,
all
right?
social media is just going to go away.
Who knows? Leave. If you hate it so bad, leave. Like
Okay, so then Trump should have left in 2020, or not in 2020.
what?
Sorry, should have left under Trump's administration or under Biden's administration. So Donald Trump should have left under Biden's administration because he hated the country. He said that Biden was destroying the country. He
Did
said it was a quote
anybody
unquote third
say,
world
okay?
country.
Did anybody say I'm moving to another country because Biden's in office? Did they
Wait,
say
you,
that?
wait.
No.
Listen. You said if you don't like it here, then leave.
Move.
Donald Trump.
Yeah, move,
Donald,
move.
Yeah.
Go get free
So
health
again,
care in another country.
so
And
again,
say how
Donald
good it
Trump.
is.
Donald Trump didn't like
No,
it
no, no,
here.
no, 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 no. Move.
Listen, Donald Trump didn't. Donald Trump didn't like it here under Joe Biden's administration. Should he have left? Should he have left the country?
A lot of people didn't like it here. But did they sit and complain
So
about it?
leave, so leave. Yes, Trump complained
Did
about it all the
anybody get
time.
on TikTok? Oh my God, Biden.
Trump still thinks that he won the 2020 election. He still complains about it. So yes, he did complain about it a lot. So wait, do you want to answer? Oh, he left. He ran away. Oh, how scared is he? He's so scared. He ran away. Oh, look at that guy, bro. Unbelievable.
Just just for the record, I just want to say I actually did not vote, but I do support Trump. So hopefully you can
Yeah, like if you could go
we
back
can
in
have a
time and
productive
either vote
conversation.
for
Yeah,
Kamala
yeah,
Harris or Donald
yeah,
Trump
yeah.
again,
So
who would you
you
vote
can
for?
change my perspective. Yeah, you can change my perspective. I actually vote for Trump. Before we start, can you tell me what she's done, like her one of her greatest accomplishments, or like without saying that she was like the first fucking. No, I just want to ask you that. What was her greatest accomplishment? And I'll tell you why I support Trump.
Yeah. So the Inflation Reduction Act, the largest investment in renewable energy ever, the $35 cap on insulin for people who are on Medicare, along with the bipartisan infrastructure bill, the CHIPS and Science Act, and the PACT Act. She also supported great policies such as the $6,000 child tax credit for the first year of a child's life, 3,600 through them being 5 years old, 3,000 through them being 18,
Mm.
$25,000 tax credit for first-time home buyers for new
Bow,
homes.
bow, bow, bow. I got you. Okay, that wasn't I wasn't like a shot to you. I was just actually curious because I don't know. Um, Me, why do I support Trump? High record stock market members and what was I gonna say? Delivered. What's another one? Hold on, wait. I'm trying to get some. I have my thing, my notes here because I was actually reading up about it. But before China, various invaded shores, we built the world's most like right now, wait, whose tax code are we on? Like under,
Trump's.
we're not under. So what is the Internal Revenue Code in 1986? What is that? That's Trump's? What the f is that?
The Congress set up the bill, right? And Trump signed it into law. Tax Cuts and Jobs Act.
Right.
And
Okay.
then they extended it through the big beautiful bill.
All right. So, anyways, why I support Trump? Sorry, back to I was getting sidetracked. Um, what do you wanna? I want to talk about the tax relief on the middle class. Okay, he passed a 3.2 trillion in historical tax relief and reformed the tax code. He signed Tax Cuts and Jobs Acts, the largest tax reform and package in history. You guys weren't even able to do that. She was what was she? She was vice president, and she wasn't even supporting what abortion. That was her like her main thing. Like, what do you have to say about that? Did I even word it right? I'm sorry, I'm like very dyslexic.
Yeah, so the tax cuts he specifically imposed decrease after tax income for the bottom 20% of income earners. For the bottom
That's not true.
10%, yes, it is. The bottom 10%,
No,
it's,
more
but
than
it's
6 million American workers have received an increased bonuses and increased benefits thanks to the tax cuts, actually. A typically family earns about like 75,000 per year on income tax, more than 2,000, slashing their tax bill in half.
and where'd you get that
So,
from?
it's from the Trump administrator account or the Trump, what's it called?
You can't just go to the
That's a
Trump
fucking
White
name of it.
House thing. That's not a valid source. That's a partisan source. What I was sourcing is the Congressional
No,
Budget
that's not where I
Office.
got it from, but okay, sure, okay, continue. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
What I'm sourcing is the Congressional Budget Office, a nonpartisan committee from the federal government, and they indicate that for the bottom 10% of income earners, there's a decrease in after-tax income by $1,200 a year, and for there's a decrease in after-tax income for the bottom 20% of income earners, and then the biggest tax cut specifically is an increase in after-tax income for the very richest income earners.
wait, how many percent? Because it's actually 35%. It's the highest developed in the world, all the way down to 21%. Small businesses can come down to 20% of their business income. That's where you're
It's
getting
wrong
from. You
because
said 20%.
up to fifty
No,
thousand of
it's 35%, Parker.
that's the top marginal tax rate for corporate tax rate. That we were talking about different
Right.
taxes. This is corporate tax rate, and for the bottom $50,000 of corporate income, it actually had an increase in corporate tax rate, particularly from 15 to 21%. It was 15 under Obama, right, for the bottom
Yeah, yeah,
50,000
that.
in terms of bracket. So there was a progressive tax structure in terms of corporations still under the Obama tax code, but because of Trump's tax code, he actually increased taxes for the bottom $50,000 of income, particularly earned in a corporation. So for small
But
businesses, he harmed
over
them and made them pay more.
really, because since the passage, the tax cuts shared a total wealth health by the bottom. Like well, they shared, he was the number 1%. Okay, over 400 companies have announced bonuses, wage increase, new hires, and new investments to the United States. Over 1.5 trillion we repaired into the United States for overseas. So, hold on, what did you say? God damn, I keep forgetting what you said, but that's not true. Actually, let me look it up if it is true. Do you have a computer in front of you? This is unfair, dude. Hold up.
I did, but I'm not looking
Let me
up
see.
anything.
I don't know.
Wait, how the hell am I supposed to go live?
No, you're right. No,
Do you have a
obviously, my
computer in
brother.
front of you? What am I live from?
What,
Am I just
brother?
live? Am I live from a potato?
No, obviously a phone, brother. Relax. I'm just
No,
asking
it's not a phone.
because
This
I
is a
have any
computer.
like.
I'm
Okay,
streaming
yes.
from a computer, bro. I'm dual streaming to YouTube and TikTok. Of
Oh,
course, I'm in
give me a
front of a
topic.
computer.
What do you
But
want to
I,
argue
by the
about?
way, in order
Give me
for
a
me to
topic. Give me a
type,
topic. What do you want to argue
I just
about?
want you to know. In order for me to type, I have to put my arms down here to type, and in order for me to touch my mouse, I have to touch my hand down here to
No,
do
oh
it.
my God,
You will
Parker. Holy
literally be
shit.
able to
Okay, I
see
get it,
based
bro.
upon
Stop being
my
condescending. I
movements
get it.
of
Okay,
whether or not I'm like actually looking at things.
bro, relax. Okay. What do you want to argue about?
Dude,
Give me
I'm
a topic.
totally relaxed right now. I don't know why you're trying to act like I'm not
Okay, give me a
relaxed.
topic. Give me a topic, brother.
Okay, give me economic policies of Trump's that you like.
Let's see. American independence. I'm trying to know what the fuck I want. I'm trying to like fire up my computer really quick because I don't know what the. Okay, bet. Investing in American workers and families. One of his policies. Affordable and high quality child care of American workers of their families. That's one of the ones that I like. The implement and also advance.
Affordable healthcare and childcare. There was no policy for that.
Yes, there
There
was.
seriously
Nearly
was none.
400 million families benefited from the child tax credit, receiving average about
For
benefits from
nearly
2000 to
four
2000. Total
chat
credits
chat chat
approximately
near
88 billion.
nearly 400 million families. More families than exist, more people than exist in the country, right? There were more families than people that benefited from this, okay? There were 400 million families that benefited from this. More than people in the US. Okay? Ralph, you gotta unmute your mic, man. That was classic, dude.
He secured an additional 3.5 billion into what's it called into aid relief in the economic security. So you said he was I think it was believed
Wait.
he
Do
was
you
the
agree
first
with me that there
he
aren't?
supported the
Do you agree with me that there are not 400 million families
No,
in the
I just
U.S.?
looked that up. Yeah, you're right. No, no, 100%. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Remember, I'm arguing against whether or not I like to change the way I look at things because I did not vote.
Sure.
I'm just asking. Yeah, and I actually didn't even know he was actually held. I just looked that up too, which is
So
actually
you
crazy.
wouldn't support
I
him
do not
given that he
support
was
that.
held civilly
Fuck no.
liable?
Fuck no.
Oh,
Fuck no.
wait. So then I've
But
already convinced you.
yeah, well, okay, but listen, okay, okay, Kamala though, like, what has
Kamala.
she? What is her? Come on, sorry, I don't know how to say her name. Kamala.
Here.
It's like
I have another thing. I just want to let you know. When it comes to the next election cycle, Kamala probably won't be the candidate. It will likely be someone else
why?
because of how the support in the Democratic Party is listed. I think Newsom is number one at 20%, 13% for AOC. Then Pete comes third. That's from what I saw.
I just didn't think like her points were like I don't know. I just thought that she was. I mean, she had to pay people to like I don't know. Basically, maybe it was just part of like my way I saw or everything I saw on my like the internet. Like I guess on my side it was just more of like shit on Kamala. So maybe that's probably why. But like from what I from what I seen, it's just like I'm all Trump, bro. So I don't know.
So yeah,
But
here's my thoughts. It seems like you don't support Trump anymore. It seems like you're against him, and like the point that I'm taking from that is that you should listen to these conversations, listen to these views, and then by the time the next election cycle comes on, I'm gonna be doing a live stream. I'm still gonna be doing live streams. I'm still gonna be talking to people. You can come out and check out what my perspectives are on the matter running for the next election cycle. But for the next upcoming election cycle, you can vote in 2026. You should vote Democrats. Seriously, listen to
you're
these lives. Listen to these lives. I'll have more
I have,
conversations
man.
about
Hey,
this. You'll
man,
be
I
able to
like you
keep
guys,
hearing.
man. Absolutely.
I really think that like you would agree more with the policy on behalf of Democrats. But yeah, I appreciate you coming up, man.